Howdy everyone, hope you're doing good. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sell AI to businesses in the most in the most simple way possible. So by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how you could and how you will be in the position to start doing this today. Literally. I hate fluff. I'm the only YouTuber that does not put any fluff into his videos. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I am, calling in from beautiful Colorado. As you can see, yes, that is a real background. And with that said, let's just jump into it. I'm going to show you exactly how to start making tens of thousands of dollars per month in subscription, unchurnable revenue. So that means once you get it there, it's never going to go away. So let's just jump in and let me show you how awesome this all really is. All right, so here we are. There's only 3 things that you need in order to do this. That is, get book calls in your calendar, sell the service to those book calls, and then fulfill the service to the people that you sold the service to on those book calls. So get book calls on your calendar, sell the service, and then fulfill. These are the 3 pillars that you and that I need to work on in order to do this properly. Now here's what it looks like and why you can scale so quick. If you're getting 10 book calls onto your calendar every single day, and 8 of them showed up, an 80% show rate, and you closed only 2 out of those 8, which is less than a 30% close rate, and you were selling, I sell, my average ticket price that I sell for is $750 a month. So at 2 clients a day, $750 times 2 clients is obviously $1,500 per month, and $1,500 times 48 new clients every month, 24 days in the 24 working days. If you worked 30 days of the month, then it'd be 60 new clients a month. But if it's just 24 working days, 48 times 7,500 is $36,000 a month in recurring revenue. So if you can get 10 booked appointments a day, have 8 show up, close 2 out of the 8, which is, terrible. But say you can at least close 2 out of the 8 and sell them for $750 a month, then you would get 48 clients in a 1-month period and be making $36,000 a month in revenue. And this stacks month after month. So if you do this for 3 months, you're at $100K a month. Obviously not including churn, and churn does exist, but we'll get into that. Next, and let me preface this, these 10 booked appointments here, I'm not saying you're gonna be able to do this. I'm only saying you're gonna be able to do this if you can get 10 booked appointments a day. So that's what I'm gonna show you how to do. And then I'm gonna show you how to close them and then fulfill them, because those are the 3 pillars. Get the booked appointments, sell the service, fulfill. If I can help you by the end of this video be in a place where you can start getting 10 book calls a day and then selling at 30% a close rate and then know how to fulfill them, then this path to $36,000 a month in 1 month is a lot less intimidating. So let's keep going into it. So first things first, phase 1, how to get booked calls. Well, this is very interesting. There's a few ways to do it, and I like to leverage all 3. So here is my little booked call acquisition system. This is the fuel, right? I want your job to be as easy as possible. So if you spend an hour a day posting in Facebook groups, creating AI content, and if you wanted to spend $10, $20, $30 a day on ads, great. That's only if you want to. It's not gonna hurt, it's only gonna help, but I get it. If you don't wanna spend $10, $20, $30 a day, that's absolutely fine. You can just focus on these 2. If you spend an hour a day, 30 minutes posting in Facebook groups, 30 minutes creating AI content, what you're going to do is you are going to push people to call your AI receptionist. Now, you're going to be selling an AI receptionist, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Super easy. But anyways, you're going to have an AI receptionist right here that they can call and demo. So people in the Facebook groups and the AI content, you're pushing them to call the AI. They call the AI. They're basically demoing the product that they're interested in. And then the lead from Facebook groups or AI content, lead talks to the AI agent. The AI agent sells them, and it's so funny. It literally... If you go down below and book a call with my team in the description, we'll give this to you. If you work with us, and it's the exact prompt, the sales prompt for the AI to sell to the prospect or the lead. And every single time when I listen back on the calls, the leads from Facebook and AI content, they're like, it could be a plumber, an electrician, a dentist, whatever it is. And it's like, you're AI, why are you trying to sell me right now? As they're demoing the AI, and the AI is always like, XYZ business owner, the same way that I'm trying to sell you is the same way I'm going to be selling for you. Would you not want me to be good at sales? And every time the businesses, they just stumble, they tremble. They're like, wow, that's pretty good actually. And then after The AI sells these leads, then it sends them a text and pushes them to book a call with you. And then the lead books on your calendar, and then hopefully you sell them for $1,000 per month on the meeting. The beautiful thing about this is you can spend 1 hour a day here or hire a VA. You can I don't want to go this far yet, but you can hire a VA, virtual assistant, for $400 per month, and they can get the 10 book calls, and they can do the fulfillment and retainment, and all you do is sell the service. Or you could get a commission-based sales rep, and now you've just automated this entire system. We'll get into that later. I'm skipping steps. But you could just spend an hour a day creating the posting Facebook groups and the AI content, and through this system, you're going to get leads to book onto your calendar. So 1 hour a day, that's why this is so high leverage. These skills are all high leverage. You spend an hour a day, boom, you get 10 booked appointments onto your calendar, right? It's amazing. Now, in regards to the Facebook groups, you're like, how do I do the Facebook groups, blah, blah, blah. Literally look up business owners in any city in the entire world. I live in Tampa. Obviously, I'm not in Tampa now, but business owners, Tampa, and then look, bang, Tampa Bay business professionals, 32,000 members. I would go in here and I would put in something like, hey, business owners, do you want to be the only business in your area who can take calls after 5 p.m. so that when your competition is closed, you're getting 100% of the market demand? I have an AI receptionist who can take calls 24/7, never misses a call, sounds like a human, and can book people onto your calendar. If you don't believe me, call it here and throw it a curveball, but you'll be blown away. This is not a real number, so don't go spamming this. I made that mistake once before. And then basically I'll post this, and once I had 77, within a 48-hour time period, I had 70-something, I think it was like 78 business owners call my AI receptionist. 22 of them booked a meeting with me, and I closed 8 of them, which was like, I was selling it for more there, so it rounded out to like almost $9,000 a month in subscription revenue, which is insane for one Facebook group. And I was taking the sales calls then, I'm not anymore, but anyways, that's how you do it. And then you just hit post. And you can, we can go back, and Tampa Bay small businesses, 13K members, 40K members, 12K. Like, let's look up Florida. It'll probably be insane. You can look up your state, your town, your city, 130K members. Look at that free exposure. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, you go make 10 posts a day, which will take you no time. And then bang, 30 minutes of posting in Facebook groups. The AI content, use HeyGen. There's so many ways to just make AI content. Let ChatGPT be like, hey, ChatGPT, I'm selling an AI receptionist to business owners. Make me a script for my AI content. Post it, and then in your bio, be like, hey, businesses, like or make a landing page, but like, hey, business owners, if you want to have a done for you AI receptionist plugged into your business, call the number to get started. Then again, they'll call the AI, and then they'll get booked onto the calendar. And all the people from the Facebook group are calling as I put my number in there to call it, throw it a curveball. They all call it, have fun with it. The AI sells it, and then boom, they book onto your calendar. So that's number one, how to get book calls. Or you can just run $100 a day in ads. I run tons of money in ads, but I scaled to tens of thousands of dollars a month just through this system. And at the end of this video, I will show you my payment processor. I'll show you one of my payment processors where you can see, I'll refresh it. I'm doing over $50,000 a month just on that one payment processor, and I have 3 payment processors. So yeah, just wanted to obviously add a little bit of credibility to all this. This does work if you stay consistent with it. I recommend posting in Facebook groups, AI content, get a few sales, get to 5K a month, start spending $30 a day on ads as well. So, and I have more videos on that. Okay, so if we can do this, if you can post 10 posts a day, 10 pieces or 3 pieces of AI content a day, then you can start getting 5 to 10 booked appointments onto your calendar every day. Boom. Yay. Good job. Not really, because you didn't do anything yet, but at least you're here listening. And now it's like, okay, cool. Pillar 1 is done. I can spend an hour a day doing that, or 30 minutes a day doing that. Cool. Now, if we can sell the service and fulfill it, then this $36K per month becomes tangible. It becomes realistic. So let's keep going. So that's how we're going to get 10 book calls a day. Now, how to close 30% of booked calls. I get it. You might not be a sales rep or this or that. Super easy. It doesn't take sales to do this. I run this exact system right here on every sales call. It doesn't matter if I'm talking to a dentist, a chiropractor, a med spa, life insurance, doctor, whatever it is, a plumber, electrician, etc. I always use this system. So here it is. This is how you can sell any business. So the problem, right? So the problem is for these businesses, no one's, after 5 p.m., no one's answering the phone, no one's answering the phone on weekends, and no one's answering the phone on lunch hours. So dozens of calls are being missed every single day and every single week. The solution is the AI receptionist. So I always ask the business owners, how many extra calls do you think you would get a day if you could keep your call hours open 24/7 and not just 9 to 5? And they always say right around 30 every time. They never say less than like 20. And some say 50, but like the average is like 30. So then I'm like, okay, so if you hypothetically could take calls 24/7, you'd get an extra 30 calls per day, which 30 times 30 is 900. So you'd get, by keeping your call hours open 24/7, 900 extra calls per month. And then I always ask them, getting a little mixed up. Then I always ask them, I literally asked my dentist this the other day, I was like, out of those 900 calls, how many do you think would actually come in? And they were like, honestly, probably about 50% of the people who call our business come in to actually spend money with us. So I said, okay, so out of those 900 new calls per month, even if just 50% of them come in, whatever your business is, right? If it's a dentist, it's like, that's 450 new dental patients every single month. That's 450 new haircuts every month. If it's a barbershop, that's 450 new consults for a med spa and Botox every single month. Like whatever the case is, this works. And then I asked my dentist this, I said, okay, so, and again, you always get them to say yes. So it's like, if you could keep your call hours open 24/7, how many calls you would get a day? 30? Okay, right? And if you could do that and you got 30 extra calls per day, how much is that a month? It's like 900. Validate each step. It's like, okay, and you said 50% would come in, so if I could keep your call hours open 24/7, you'd get 450 new patients a month. And they're like, yes, yeah, that's right. And then you go to them, you go, what's the least amount of money that they could spend with you? And the dentist said $150. I said, let's be conservative and call it $100 for a dental cleaning. He's like, that's not even including x-rays, which I only do x-rays. I was like, let's just be so conservative. That's 450 new patients at $100, the least amount of money they could spend, not a root canal, not an extraction, not veneers, not any of those things, not a cavity filling, just a dental cleanup. As like 450 new patients per month at $100, that's $45,000 in added revenue, not including upsells, fillings, root canals, whitening, etc., not including the lifetime value of the patient, which would be in the millions. Right? And then it's so easy. So then you get them to say, yes, that's right. I guess I would do $45,000 a month. Then all you say is, would you pay $1,000 a month to make an extra $45,000 every month? You'll be the only dentist open 24/7 to book calls. The system pays for itself in the first few calls. And since you're now going to keep your call hours open on Google 24/7 after 5 p.m., Google's going to push your business to the top of Google because you're going to be the only business that shows open on Google. And then during the daytime, you're going to stay up there. You literally push them into a corner and they have nothing else to do. Like, what are you going to say? No. You shove them into that corner right there and they have no place to go. And I'd say maybe 3 out of 10 say no because it's so illogical. They have to literally be stupid to say no. So anyways, how's my tree look? I sawed that sucker down myself. It was a Griswold family Christmas type of thing. I sawed that sucker down. I digress. So that is how we sell it. So if you can get, again, 10 booked calls per day and get 8 of them to show up by, again, if you want to book a call with myself or my team, we'll implement this entire system for you. We'll do the fulfillment. We'll do everything. We'll find you a closer. We'll find you someone to, do all the outreach and marketing for you. And we'll set this entire system up. But again, no pressure. You can do all this yourself, honestly. Maybe you probably should. Anyways, if you can get 10 book calls per day and get 8 of them to show up with just simple follow-up messages, and you can get 8 people to show up, and then you can use this to sell them, screenshot that. This framework, doesn't matter what the niche is, this works. And you can just sell using the script 2 out of 8 people, then boom, you can literally make $1,500 every single day if you're just closing 2 out of the 8. $1,500. That's, if you do that every day, boom, you can make $36,000 a month. Now, $36,000 a month seems nice, but it's not if they all leave you the next month. That's why you need to properly fulfill and retain these services, which I'm going to show you how to do. So we keep going. And then here's just, again, screenshot that if you want, superhuman AI receptionist. What it never does, never sleeps, never forgets, never puts you on hold, never quits, always open, always booking. I just honestly put that in there so you could screenshot it and have it. Okay, so how to fulfill the service and keep clients happy so that they never churn, right? You can't have them churn. They have to be, it's like make them happy because they won't churn. And if they don't churn, it means they're happy. So you want to make them happy. So how to prevent churn? Pretty simple. I like to call this my pyramid right here. We'll focus on this. You need to become the foundation of their business. I like to set it up. I'll sell someone for an AI receptionist for $750 a month. And then Google reviews and SEO automation plus a smart website typically will charge me another $1,000 a month. I'll give it to them for free. Here's why. I want them to be stuck with me. If you're a business owner watching this and you want to work with me, I'm going to change your business. I'm going to make you tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and millions a year, but you are going to be stuck on me for the rest of your life. It's like you having a peacemaker in your heart, and I'm the one who holds the on or off button. I'm going to be honest with you. And I want everyone watching this who's going to start an AI agency to be the same way. I want you to be the foundation. I want you to be the roots of the business, because the business is up here. A business who works with me, I implement the AI receptionist, I boost their Google reviews and SEO, and I give them a website. It's like if they want to stop paying me $1,000 per month, which they could, they just don't, because they would never stop paying me $1,000 a month or $750 or sometimes $2,000 a month if it meant they would lose these three things, because their business would collapse like a house of cards. It'd be like pulling the rug out from under them. That's why they don't leave me. The only time a client leaves me, and I have hundreds of clients, is when they go out of business. And that doesn't mean they failed. It simply could mean they retired or they sold the business to someone else. That's it. And even with that, that's not that common. So you become the foundation of their business. It's very simple. It's like these businesses that work with me, I'll literally 3, 4, 5x their lead flow. They'll hire more employees. If they stop getting all the lead flow that they're getting because of the website, the Google reviews, and the AI receptionist that I plugged into their business, then they're going to drop their lead flow, and they're going to have all these employees that they hired to handle the lead flow twiddling their thumbs because there's no leads coming in, and then their business fails. So I'm more than their lifeline. And that's what you need to be. So what happens when they have you? Systems run their business. They grow and hire more staff. Revenue increases. What happens if you disappear? Phone stops answering. Bookings drop instantly. Revenue dries up. Business collapses. They don't keep paying you because they want to. They keep paying you because they have no choice. They absolutely have to. Your service is their lifeline. That's how we want to be. And it might seem bad, but it's like you're doing something so good for the business. You got to have your 6 covered. And that's like your business. Like you can't have these people churning. So you're giving them all these great things, but yes, you are safe. And this right here is so important. This is one of the biggest golden nuggets that I've learned in this industry when it comes to preventing churn and clients leaving you. If you or someone at your agency is frequently speaking to your client or clients, then your client will never leave. I've had clients who I was so tight with, I talk with all the time, and I've got them no results, and they would never leave me. And I had people who I got great results for, but I never talked to them, and they left me. So important. You want to give them the best results ever, but you also want to speak with them or have someone frequently speaking with them. Again, if you want all of this set up and plugged into your business, we'll teach you how to set up the AI receptionist, how to plug in the Google reviews, the websites. We'll even do it for you. Like if you get a client, my company, which you can go down below and book a call, we will literally work with your client to fulfill these services for them. We'll do all that. We'll set up this entire acquisition funnel right here so that we'll set you up with a number. We'll set you up with the agent that they can call. We will literally set up your business head to toe, everything. It's actually amazing, but I'm not going to stay on that because I said no fluff. But this right here is how you do it. I just showed you how to get book calls, how to sell the service, how to fulfill and retain them and keep them happy. And sure, the only nuance that I didn't go over in this video is how to actually implement the booking system and implement the services. But if you want all of that, if you want to learn how to do all that or have all that completely done for you, just go down below, book a call with either myself or my team, and we will literally show you. Oh, and real quick, I'll show you my WAP dashboard so you know I'm legit. Let me do that right now. Month and a half, last 40 days, All these are completed and sent to my bank. 3,000, 11,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 4,000, 9,000, 3,000, 2,000, 4,000, 1,000, 4,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,600. This is in the last-ish days. This is my company right here, blah, 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 blah. Don't need to show anything more. I don't want to show any private cards or anything. But yeah, that is basically what I'm doing. And I have 3 other payment processors, Chase and Stripe, which, by the way, you should always have multiple payment processors, because if you ever lose one payment processor, then you could be screwed, and that will really affect your business. And and on WAP, I'll show you in another video. I have a less than a 0.1% dispute ratio, so all my clients are happy. They're never leaving me, and they're never disputing charges, which is super important. And as you get this going, you will see how that's actually like a Christmas miracle. But anyways, I showed you how to get clients, how to sell the clients, and how to fulfill them. There's no reason why you couldn't go get 10 booked meetings a day, close just 2 of them, and do that every day. And the most amazing thing is, you could hire someone for $400 a month, and they will spend 2 hours of their day posting Facebook groups, making AI content, posting all that, leading people to call your AI. Then the people will call your AI. They'll go straight to your calendar. And then you hire a closer who you give 50% of upfront commission to, who takes all your calls. And then the rest of the day, the VA that you hired, the virtual assistant for $400 a month, which, by the way, I'll help you hire it. I'll find her and I'll interview her for you. Or you can go to onlinejobs.ph and do it yourself. She'll do all of the fulfillment, and she'll call all the clients every week to make sure they're happy. And now you just pulled yourself. I'm going to share my screen one more time. Then you literally just pulled yourself out of the weeds. These are the weeds above the clouds, and these are the clouds over here, and now you're above them. And now all you do is manage everything, which, I'll be honest, I manage everything now here in Colorado, just chilling, skiing, doing whatever I want, because it really only takes like 2-3 hours a day. And that's managing hundreds of clients. You could go get 20, 30 clients, make 15, 20 grand a month. And I'm telling you, your life will be really amazing. With that said, I hope you found this video valuable. Like and subscribe. It really helps. I try to be genuine. I try to be real. This is a real view, unlike everyone else. As you can see, the sky's probably changed a little bit throughout the video. And happy holidays, or not holidays, because you're probably watching this months later. But good luck. We're rolling into 2026. This is going to work all through 2026. This new system is what I'm starting to push in 2026 and lean into, because it's going to work so well. You're not too late. You're good. If you see this a year from now, you are still not too late. Just put your big boy pants on and get to work, and it will work. Cheers, everyone. Go down below, book a call with myself or my team. I want to help do this all for you, work with you, partner with you, mentor you, and build your entire business with you. Cheers, everyone. Much love. I'll see you on the next one.